Super Arena. We've got 2 fights remaining on this stacked Dream New Year's Eve card. And coming up next, Shinya Aoki takes on Satoru Kitaoka, former Sengoku champion against current Dream champion. We have just seen Takaya retain his featherweight championship against a disappointing Leon Takeshi. And also still to come here tonight, our main event, Fedor Emelianenko and Satoshi Ishii. It has been a marathon night so far, folks. 2 more fights remaining. The 2 that everybody has been talking about. It is just about to hit 11 p.m. here in Tokyo. No one has left the arena except for Hideo Tokoro, who we are assured is okay after that very heavy knock he took at the start of the night. And let's now see Aoki Kitaoka.
まずは青木からメールでこっちになりそうですっていう感じで、それから北岡からは電話をもらいまして、兄弟弟子といった感が強いと思います。目指すところが非常に近い人間だったかなと思います。日本の格闘技界が提供できる一つの究極の形であるというふうに言ってもらえているのだったら、ここまで一緒に行動するとは思わなかったですけどね。変わった、お互い変わったと思いますよ、やっぱり。だってもう7年半前だから。
長いですよ、付き合いは。初めてはですね、21ぐらいの、まだ僕学生ですね。もう人はいいですよね、もう面倒見のいい。
貪欲だし、なんかどんどん強くなっていくんですよね。
彼に影響を受けたこともありますし、プロとしての取り組みだったりっていうのも。
印象深いこと、いやー、もういっぱいあって
なんだろう、同じような種類の人間なのかもしれないですけど、生意気な。
青木真也、北岡悟、思い返せばいつだって。
この人入ってもらっていいですか。
攻めにやってるのがいいと思います。緊張とかプレッシャーとか期待とかにごまかしてない感じで変わったような気がしますよね。かっこいいというか
北岡さんからやってきたことが出る試合になると思います。そんだけ北岡悟は去年から苦労してますよ。そういう人間が勝てないのはおかしいです。
一人二人、それぞれがそれぞれの道でただ生き残るために。
北
現してたのにそれを覆したことに関して少し驚きました。僕は相手のことを知ってるから、こんなものなのかなというただじゃリングは下ろしませんし、そういう試合です。
これだけはっきり言うのは北岡悟を守る気はないですから、僕は守るのは
ここで喋るのは止められません。以上です。
この試合をゴールだとも思ってたし、ゴールというか僕の終着駅なんじゃないかなと思ってたし、
俺ははっきり言うのはこの試合を責任を持って彼とは友達にはならないでしょうね、今後。
いろいろ全ては変わっていくんじゃないですか。もちろん友達だった人間の友達だったことなんてあるわけじゃないですか。
そういうものを絆みたいな人たちが誰も求めるんだったら無理ですね。悪いけど
その絆はそれぞれが生き残るために結ばれたものだから。
本当試合する前にも思ったんですけど、僕が出すことによって彼の肩の荷ちょっと降りるんだろうなと思ってます。
付け上がるなって感じですけど、誰がすると
終わったら友達に戻れるんだとか、そういう感じの形では戦えない。トップを取ろうとしてるんだったら肉親でも戦えない。考えはないです。一つの試合なので、一つの終わり。
ただ生き残るために相手を潰し、生き残るために折るだけ。一つの終わり、一つの試合。絆を壊す。ドリームライト級タイトルマッチ、青木真也 VS 北岡悟。
Hans, you take a look at that video and you don't need to speak or read Japanese to understand the emotion coming through there.
Yeah, very, very moving. I thought it was a nice touch. They went and talked to Yuki Nakaya, who's also here tonight, and he actually gave both of them their black belts in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so that's kind of interesting to get his take on it. You know, he said it's weird seeing them fight each other, and both Kitaoka and Aoki said, you know, we might not be friends after this. This could change everything. This could be the last station, the last stop, basically.
The man with the crazy eyes. He could make a stripper nervous with that look. And he is in tremendous shape. Satoru Kitaoka on a 4-fight winning streak. 15 wins via submission, 8 via leg lock, 6 via guillotine. Has only been stopped 3 times in 47 professional fights. He's beaten Gomi, Clay French, Mitsuoka, Carlos Condit, Keith Pellegrino, Paul Daly. He has submitted all of it. How does he beat Aoki, Mike?
Well, his stand-up is definitely inferior to even Aoki's, who's not a great kickboxer himself. Submission. I mean, he has to submit him. Truth be said, if there's anybody who really knows Aoki's game inside out, his possible weaknesses, if Aoki has any weaknesses on the ground, and his strength, it will be Kitaoka, because they trained together. They didn't just train together, they mentored each other, they supported each other. I mean, as we saw in the video, you know, so if anything, he would know if there's anything to be exploited.
survivor Shinya Aoki, the Tobican Judah master of flying submissions. 19 of his 29 wins have been via submission. On a 6-fight win streak, undefeated so far in 2011. He's beaten his last 3 opponents with face-lock neck crank submissions. A nasty little man is Shinya Aoki. The former policeman, Kitaoka, bounding around in the ring, refusing to make eye contact with Aoki. The atmosphere here, you can cut it with an electric toothbrush. It is awesome, Hans.
And Kitaoka was staring bullets at Aoki at the second fighter intro there earlier today too. I mean, like you said, there's just a lot of emotion going into this fight. Kitaoka
said yesterday, Aoki will not leave the ring unscathed. The elder, Kitaoka, by 3 years. Aoki all over him in height. 5'11 versus 5'6, both men at 154.3. I'm excited for this one, Mike.
Kitaoka is nuts.
He is legitimately crazy.
He is nuts. I mean, in a good way, but he's nuts. There's something wrong with him.
Crazy eyes.
Psycho eyes.
Kitaoka did not stand still during that national anthem, continually flexing his jaw, flexing his neck, rolling his shoulders, and then he started to stare across the ring at Aoki.
He was doing that the whole time Aoki was entering the ring. He's been doing that since he really started walking down the ring. He's got like a pre-fight anxiety disorder, or he's psyching himself up, or I don't know what he's doing, but it's pretty cool, actually.
It's pretty rare to see him in one place, for sure.
Who once again held camp at Evolve MMA in Singapore in preparation for this fight. Got Shafi Sitchatong and other Muay Thai champions in his corner. He's been working on his striking, Aoki. But let's see what happens if push comes to shove in this championship match. 5 rounds as former friends become arch enemies in the ring tonight.
Yeah, I think Kitaoka is actually taking this a lot harder than Aoki. Because Aoki, really kind of accepted it as, hey, this is business only. He was the first one to take the fight, and he's okay with it. And he came in, business as usual, bowed to Kitaoka. Kitaoka did not even respond, as if like, forget it. This is, we're just somebody's gonna die in this ring today. I mean, not literally, but.
And just have a look at the differences between them here. Aoki standing in his corner, now staring down Kitaoka, but Kitaoka all the time shuffling his shoulders, bouncing up and down the balls of his feet. He's the first one to center ring here, staring at Aoki, trash talking to Aoki. Look at this. Unified rules, no kicks to a downed opponent. Knees are allowed, no elbows to the head. 5 5-minute rounds. Kitaoka's crazy eyes have not left Aoki. Kitaoka bounding off the ropes. He cannot stand still. Aoki a lot calmer here. Michael Chiavello, Mike Kogan, Hans Thompson with you. Both men in southpaw stance to open up here. High right round from Aoki. Aoki's got to use his reach if he wants to stay in the stand-up position. Locks on a Muay Thai, clinch at a high knee. Shoots down early, does Aoki, going for a double leg.
He has a very tight guillotine there.
I mean, he's got a tight guillotine, but Aoki is able to, as long as he's able to, get across the side, I think he's going to be, he's going to be okay. He's relieving the pressure. actually by putting shoulder pressure into Kitaoka. I think if anything, Kitaoka is just burning himself out more, his forearm, than actually can do any damage to Aoki.
And Aoki pops out now, takes the back of Kitaoka. This is not where Satoru Kitaoka wants to be. With Aoki riding your back. We know how easily Aoki can choke a man. Wrapping those rubber legs around.
Go for a triangle, actually.
Can he stitch it up? It's close now. Those bobsleds of feet getting that footlock behind the knee to secure the triangle here on Kitaoka. Very early into the first round.
Yeah, he's
secured it. Damn near 6 foot lightweight.
He's getting a triangle, but he's also trying to go for the arm lock. And Kitaoka is actually defending the arm lock more so than the triangle. See, he's trying to make sure he keeps his arms together. That's what he was trying to defend.
It's trouble now for Kitaoka.
No, he turned his elbow. He turned his elbow. His thumb is looking downwards. He's okay.
And now he's out. Kitaoka free, receives a round of applause. I wonder whose side the crowd is on.
As we said earlier, Mike, we just end up really seeing a high-level grappling match here between the two masters of grappling, and that's ultimately what this fight's going to come down to, and that's what we're looking at the first 2 minutes.
Kitaoka.
Aoki's been working that Muay Thai so much. I wondered if he would come out and try to use that more, but he definitely has tried to make this into a grappling match.
Yeah, I mean, as I said,
in the corner now, Aoki. Hooking up the leg of Kitaoka, triangling that right leg of Kitaoka. And the crazy koala, very calm in his corner. This is where he wants to be. Plenty of instructions coming his way. Meanwhile, they're quiet in the corner of Aoki. Confident their man is doing everything right so far. Can he lock on a Muay Thai clinch from here? Not while Kitaoka is driving the hips in like that. Aoki looks for a takedown, and they go to canvas. Kitaoka looking to sit up now in the blue corner.
His corner tell him to stand up here.
And he does, rides up the turnbuckle. Nice work from Kitaoka. He's motioning here to the referee. Not quite sure what about though. And the referee gives him a slap and a tickle and separates them. Just some of the taping, it looks like, on the inside of the left glove of Kitaoka coming loose. Aoki in center ring, Kitaoka on his bike. Circling into that lead hand of Aoki. I tell you what though, Kitaoka for a little guy, Mike, is built.
Kitaoka is my hero. This guy is crazy. He's built like a freight train. He's got psycho eyes 24/7. He's not even trying to look psycho. He just looks psycho. And he's just cool. Like I said, I'm a big fan of Kitaoka.
Oh, Aoki clinches up with him. Hooks the leg, gets the takedown. Nice work from Shinya Aoki. Can he get the mount? No, put in half guard here. 1 minute 20 remaining. First round set for 5. Kitaoka using the big screens here at the arena to gauge his position. What does Aoki do from here, Mike?
Well, Aoki is very patient. I mean, first, he's going to try to secure his position, and then he slowly starts to move in for a submission. I think he really wants to try and submit Kitaoka. I think just sitting there, and he could be throwing rabbit punches right now and just basically ride out the rest of this round and earn some points. But I think he really wants to make a point.
Short popping. Left hand there from Aoki. Still inside half guard here. Hammer fist strike to the hairline from the champion. Aoki, as we said earlier, on a 6-fight winning streak, coming in here tonight. Closes up on that right arm. Aoki came in as a favorite, minus 525. Kitaoka plus 325. Kitaoka doing a good job here, Mike, of locking up that right arm. Now it gets free, and Aoki uses it.
Yeah, Kitaoka did a really good job at neutralizing him. Aoki was being a little dirty there, trying to use his chin to actually pin Kitaoka's face in place.
That's what his corner told him to do, too.
Well, I know, but, I mean, I'm a grappler. That's a dirty technique. And I would definitely not do it to a friend, even if we are in an MMA fight together.
Well, he cranked on that arm with bad intentions, too, which...
Well, it's one thing to go for an actual submission. I mean, I can't, you can't fault the guy for trying to finish the fight with a submission, but it's a different thing to go for dirty techniques like chin pushes into the face and
Double leg there from Aoki, getting the takedown. Here's the triangle attempt from Aoki that momentarily had Kitaoka in a spot of bother, but nothing that the crazy koala couldn't handle. First round down of our co-main event, the championship on the line. Aoki, the defending champion, the challenger, one of his closest friends, Satoru Kitaoka.
You know what I find more upsetting, so to speak, than these two fighting is the fact that Yuki Nakaya has chosen to be in Aoki's corner as an active participant.
I was very surprised by that.
I would think that, you know, if these both are your students and they have to fight because it's business, what is it a business of yours?
We are ready to roll. Second round of 5. Again, Kitaoka comes to centering first. Both men and the southpaw fakes with a leg kick to Aoki. Body clinch, backs him into the corner, gets a takedown with ease. Nice couple of takedowns for Aoki so far in this fight in half guard. Very early in this round. Aoki back to his feet here. An up punch there from Kitaoka. Aoki still in half guard.
You know, a lot of people don't realize Aoki has a very good judo background.
Aoki, black belt in judo, black belt in BJJ under Yuki Nakaya. Controlling the right wrist here of Kitaoka. Still in half guard, top position, Shinya Aoki. Man who has had mixed success at New Year's Eve's events. Last year, of course, being knocked out in a mixed rules event with Jianotsu. The year before that, a horrific arm break that he put on Hirota in that Dream versus SRC series.
A common opponent, incidentally, that beat the absolute hell out of Kitaoka.
Up kick from Kitaoka. And again from the crazy koala. But Aoki showing that trademark patience, always thinking, always strategizing. Kitaoka again glancing at the big screen. The view, if you were a bird, posting up on that left arm here is Aoki. What are the options for Kitaoka from here, Mike?
Well, I mean, Kitaoka is doing about all he can do here. You know, Aoki is very, very patient. He's trying to maintain the position. The position to him is more important than advancing or going for a submission. So, you know, Kitaoka is doing about all he can do. He's moving his hips. You know, he's trying to elevate Aoki, but, you know, I mean, this is Shinya Aoki on top of you. Not taking away anything from Kitaoka's grappling abilities. I mean, there's not much more he can do.
Trying to get that right arm free here, Aoki. Kitaoka just closing down the Tobakan Judan here in the second round. Not a lot of activity. Aoki consistently searching, trying to find an opening where he can work a submission. As we said, his last 3 opponents, he's defeated with the face lock neck crank submission. And silence here at the Saitama Super Arena. The Japanese have such a high appreciation for skillful mixed martial arts, particularly these submissions. Certainly through Shinya Aoki, they've been treated to some absolute beauties. Aoki actually offered a rematch with Mizuto Hirota, but chose to fight Kitaoka instead, saying that Kitaoka is a better fighter and I want to fight the best. I'm sure that Hirota would have loved the chance to avenge that loss from Dynamite 2 years ago, where Aoki broke his arm. It's still so hard to watch footage of that fight. All wrapped up like a ball of twine here with 1 minute 35 remaining for the second round. A lot of instructions here, hands in the corner of Aoki.
You know, they're both getting a lot of instructions from the corner, and it's interesting because they're you know, obviously know each other very well, but the corners are also playing off of it and saying, you know, he's saying, dive underneath him, and then in the other corner will say, hey, don't let him dive underneath you. So they're clearly listening to the other corner here too.
Chants go up in a section of the audience now for Shinya Aoki. Trying to work an elbow there, and the referee finally stands them up. Could have come a little earlier. Let's see what Kitaoka can get off here now on his strikes. Aoki has the huge advantages, of course, especially in that length of his legs, length of his arms. Kitaoka's only hope really is to get on the inside and try and get some shots off to the body, tuck one under the chin. Aoki very relaxed here. Good shin across the midsection. As Peter Ertz comes and laughs at my makeup. Still have on. Oh, nice round kick again from Aoki. And he gets a takedown. Solid work from the champion. Posting up on both arms. Nice little palm heel strike there from Aoki. 11 seconds left in the round. It will be Shinya Aoki's round. He'll go ahead 2 rounds to zip in this championship fight.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think the first round goes to Kitaoka.
I think I have Aoki ahead at the moment, but it's up for the
I don't think Aoki has actually done anything of any significance in this fight other than take Kitaoka down, stay in his guard, and do nothing. Kitaoka at least tried for a guillotine.
Okay. Kitaoka tried for a guillotine. At least Aoki has landed some strikes standing and gotten takedowns.
Yeah, but the desire to finish the fight, that's not a desire to finish the fight when you throw a lazy
He
jab.
had one desire.
That's one more desire than Aoki had.
Well, how about Aoki in the first round over towards the blue corner when he had the triangle on him? That's a desire to finish a fight.
Okay, there you go.
So it cancels out your desire, and Aoki's up.
Well, I don't know if he's up, but I would say they were even. I forgot about the armbar thing.
The strikes Aoki was landing there in the second round, though, Mike. If they cancel each other out for trying to finish a fight, then I think Aoki is ahead. But it's good to debate these things. Hans, how do you feel?
Well, Matt Hume is gesturing at us over here and trying to let us know, that the fight is scored as a whole. But I would say on the whole, it's a fairly even fight, maybe edged to
We
Aoki.
understand that it's scored as a whole, but for our purposes, we do like to score it round by round. Therefore, at the moment, I think Aoki's ahead.
I'd have to side with you, Michael.
Thank you, Hans. Later, you're back on my good list.
I'm not siding with you.
Oh, good round kick again there from Aoki. Transitions to a tie clinch, gut munching knee. Puts on a knee guard here to Kitaoka. And Aoki looks to trip out the support leg.
Still not a great striker, Aoki, but he's learned a couple of things.
Aoki wants to erase the embarrassment of last year's loss to Gianotsu. Up kicks here from Kitaoka. Takes the back to Aoki. That was slick.
Okay, now that's getting a little dangerous.
And this is early in the round, Mike. He's got the body triangle on.
Yeah, this is definitely not a position that Kitaoka wants to be in. And I'm sure he's been there plenty in training, but this is probably not where you want to be.
And Aoki will just take his time here. Methodical, systematic, calculating, nasty. One hook in there on the right leg. Kitaoka trying to gauge his position by glancing at the screen, but it's a little awkwardly positioned over his right shoulder to get a good look. And Aoki knows he's got time here. He doesn't have to rush anything by.
No, not at all. I mean, he's got a very dominant position. Even though he's unhooked the second hook, he's still got it triangled, and actually his knee is holding the hip down, so Kitaoka is still in full control. And I think he's trying to set up if he has a chance to go for an Eddie Bravo choke or whatever that thing is called. The twister.
Oh, Aoki, nice heel kick on the abdomen, and again. Kitaoka trying to prevent that arm. Just a moment's rest there for Kitaoka as he re-strategizes.
Now, to his credit, Kitaoka is doing a pretty good job at wrist fighting. I mean, basically, at this point in MMA, because of the gloves, it's kind of hard to get under. So it all becomes really about wrist fighting. It's just a lot of wrist fighting going on, and see, who can really capitalize on it. Aoki is second to none at getting his way.
That could be one of the reasons he goes to that face lock a lot too, because it's tougher to get that hand in the chin, like you said.
Oh yeah,
gets the body triangle locked on again here. Can he look for a finish now, Shinya Aoki? No, Kitaoka still defending. That body triangle though will take its toll on Kitaoka. Makes it very hard to breathe. Really wear him down. Still plenty of time here in the third round. 2 minutes 14 remaining. Opens up the legs again here, does Aoki. Will try and sink those hooks in. Kitaoka looking for a right hand. Couldn't work the angle. Oh, Aoki throws the legs up now. And Kitaoka gets up a right hand. Will he back up? Or will he engage on the ground here with Aoki? He can't leave the arm out. Oh, Aoki, nice up kick between the eyes. Huge feet of Aoki. Kitaoka wants in. He wants to land. And the referee says, let's get up. So Aoki a little slow to return to his feet here. Also some taping on his gloves, coming a little loose. Now, I don't know if it's Kitaoka being Kitaoka, Mike, or if he's genuinely breathing heavily through his mouth. He's got those funny moves he sometimes does.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, you know, he does that just from ring entrance, so he might just have some kind of ring anxiety, performance anxiety disorder that, you know, I don't know.
High right round kick from Kitaoka. Aoki shoots in, wants him down. The ropes are in the way at the moment. Double leg here from Aoki. And Kitaoka content to just sit on that middle rope. Under a minute remaining here in the third. The lightweight championship on the line. And the referee breaks them. Aoki resets. There's blood coming from the nose. Looks like the left nostril of Kitaoka. Oh, a head kick from Aoki. That was nicely done. High knee. Right hand drops down for a single. Good combination from Aoki, and he transitions to a single leg. Now, can he get Kitaoka down in front of Aoki's corner? This would be exactly where he wants him, Mike.
I mean, he hasn't had any problems taking Kitaoka down throughout this entire fight. We're almost at the end of the third round here, so I don't think Kitaoka is resisting too much and going to the ground.
Kitaoka overextended with that punch. Aoki capitalizing here, takes the back, tries to scalp him with the knee. Into the third. 3 down, 2 remaining. How do you see it, Mike?
I definitely have to give an edge to Aoki, definitely in this round. I mean, for sure this round, there's no way for him to have lost it. I mean, he's taken the back. He's obviously shown the desire to finish the fight by all standards. So if I had to guess, maybe 2 rounds to 1. I would have to say it's like 2 rounds to 1.
You know, if you go through the criteria the judges are using, then let's have a look at it. Efforts at KO or force a submission, Aoki so far. Damage, Aoki winning. Striking combos
Definitely
and ground
Aoki.
control,
Yeah,
Aoki.
Aoki.
Takedown and takedown defense, Aoki. Aggressiveness, Aoki. And deductions, there have been no deductions so far.
Yeah, well, by these
so
criteria,
out of the 6 criteria,
it's 3 rounds to 0.
yeah. Folks, wherever you're watching live on HDNet, we hope you're enjoying all the action during New Year's Eve here at the Saitama Super Arena, where Kitaoka is the first to emerge from his stall. But let's see if the crazy koala, the crazy eyes, can pick up the pace here. High right round from Kitaoka. I just don't think he's got the height to pull off a round kick to the head of Aoki. Again, he goes high. I wonder if the corner have told Kitaoka to go for a head kick. Maybe they've seen a chink in the armor of Aoki. I personally don't see it. Curling right hand from Kitaoka. Aoki Muay Thai clinch. Oh, he caught him sweetly! Right under the eye! Aoki doing damage with the knees. Beautiful work from Aoki. Now in the mount position. Only 40 seconds into the round. Kitaoka in a world of bother now. Aoki loves this position. And he's going to hammer away at the bloodied face of Kitaoka.
Yeah, this is not a good position for Kitaoka to be in. And obviously, you know, this is how he spent the better part of the third round, so.
Look at that, blood smeared over the top lip. He looks like a circus clown.
Well, the blood is actually coming from his nose. And it's just the sweat, he's making it look a lot worse than what it is. But it's also making it difficult for him to breathe.
Let's say you can hear him breathing really heavy here, probably because he can't breathe through his nose right now.
And Aoki just going to take his time. Here we
there
go.
it is.
Can Aoki find the finish now? Is it over for Kitaoka? Aoki squeezing. No, it's not there yet.
Oh my God, it sounds like he's choking on blood.
You could hear the gurgling there. That was Kitaoka.
Yeah, but I don't think that was from the choke. I think it's just from blood.
Yeah.
Blood streaming
Seeping
from his
into the back
nose
of
and
his throat.
seeping into the back of his throat.
And Aoki's going to reset here. 3 minutes remaining in the penultimate round. And Aoki's going to try and sink the choke again. At the moment, wrist control. Kitaoka is defending. Aoki with the body triangle, and he tries through it once more.
Wow, this one is deep.
Will he send Kitaoka to sleep?
This one is really deep, but Kitaoka is being able to defend it so far, but this one is deep. This one is
Referee
deep.
looking closely. Kitaoka in trouble. Aoki with the body triangle, and still a lot of time to finish. But Kitaoka defends.
Wow, he really did not want to get submitted by that, but that was pretty deep.
And the crowd applauds the resilience of Kitaoka.
See, Aoki is switching now to a modified rear naked choke where you don't interlock your arms, because Kitaoka is able to unlock his arms even after he fully locks them. So he's trying to just clench his wrists.
Hear that breathing again of Kitaoka. Caught in the web of Aoki's legs. Body triangle. Now Aoki takes the back. If he flattens him out here, it could be all over. Kitaoka still resilient. Will not go quietly into the night, Kitaoka. But will he have to wave the white flag soon? 1 minute 41 remains, 4th of 5. Wrist control again. So important here for Kitaoka to have control of Aoki's wrist. He's got 2 hands clasping the right wrist at the moment. Okay, Aoki gets an arm under the chin. Kitaoka just writhing around in his own blood there. And Aoki's so patient. Will he try and lock on the body triangle here? Listen again. And it's like a horror movie. This will be an amazing survival story if Kitaoka can get out of this round. He's glancing up at the giant screen here. He's trying to figure out what to do. As Aoki now triangles the left leg. What can Kitaoka do from here, Mike?
Well, I mean, Kitaoka can try to turn into him. You know, he's doing a good job at wrist control. He's doing a good job at fighting that off.
Referee, a close eye on proceedings. Is Kitaoka finished? Is Kitaoka finished? 20 seconds on the clock. Choke attempt after choke attempt, but still Kitaoka fighting. Have you ever heard anything like that before, Mike?
No, that's
scary.
It's not just scary. It's
A little sickening.
It's a little sickening. I mean, you know, it sounds like a dying man. I mean, I don't know. It didn't sound very good. That being said, call me crazy, but I think Aoki is starting to take a little pity on Kitaoka. Despite the choke attempts, he had plenty of time to finish him. He had opportunities to switch and refinish him and be a lot faster to him. I don't know. I think maybe that breathing kind of got Aoki thinking that, you know, this guy's almost done. I don't need to really finish him off.
Hans, you know Aoki well. Is that in his character to, you know, ease up here on Kitaoka, given the friendship between the two, or is Aoki the kind of guy that'll just go in and finish no matter what?
I mean, given the way that he's broken people's limbs off before, and I think he's honestly trying to finish him here, that Kitaoka just does not want to give up to him and will not tap. I think a lot of guys probably would have just, you know, accepted their fate by this point. And then if Aoki could have finished him, I think he would have done.
It is time for the 5th. Kitaoka is still here, Despite the odds, despite the submission attempts, fifth and final round. And Kitaoka opens up strongly, trying to strike and surprise Aoki. Kitaoka's got to turn it into a brawl now. Overhand left by the crazy koala. Gets out of the tie clinch. What a moment it would be, Mike, if he could connect and knock out Aoki here in the final round.
He's having none of that touching glove stuff.
I'm sorry?
He was having none of that touching glove
No,
stuff.
he's obviously very emotional at this point. I mean, you know, this is the final round. He's obviously, this fight is not going his way by any stretch of the imagination. And I think it's more of a frustration, really, at this point. Because he really did take this fight so personally, as opposed to Aoki, who seemed to be a lot more nonchalant about it.
Onto the corner here of Aoki in front of our commentary position. Inside half guard here, Aoki. Looking to mount. Kitaoka, is that all he had? The opening flurry, side control now, and transitions to take the back, Aoki. He's doing it easily here. You've got to wonder what Satoru Kitaoka has left.
He's got left a lot of heart.
That heavy breathing again of Kitaoka. A few of your ex-girlfriends who know that sound, Mike.
No, that sound is scary. I mean, it's chilling. It's like,
listen to this. It's like a fish out of water.
Yeah, it's like a guy really gasping for like breath of air, but like, you know, the life-ending type.
I'm thinking he may have broken his nose.
And again, the body triangle here from Aoki. What does Kitaoka do from this position, Mike? What are his options here?
Well, I mean, his options are literally to do what he did the first time when he had the energy, and that was to wrist fight, get freed up a little bit, and then turn into him. It's basically what he's doing. What he was trying to do right there. He's turn into him, you know, hold one of the legs, and then basically just turning it back into the guard. But you know, that's easier said than done against somebody like Aoki.
Aoki has been working for this submission since the opening round. It hasn't come for him yet. Will he finish here in the fifth and final? Body triangle again from Aoki. It has been all one-way traffic, I feel, since the first round.
Yeah, it's been basically all defense on Kitaoka's part. Now, that being said, you know, Shinya Aoki has finished formidable grapplers in under one round or within 2 rounds. Be here in the 5th round with Aoki on your back. Aoki's now trying to switch for... That's basically what he needs to do. It's what he just did here. You know, he finally got enough energy, I guess, to be able to do that. To slip away, put his hips out, put his back on the ground, and stand up.
Kitaoka standing with the back now of Aoki. What can the crazy koala do from here? He tries for a right hand, but Aoki ties him up, pulls him in close. Some good Muay Thai defense there from Aoki. And Kitaoka puts on a knee guard. Aoki drops down his body weight. Takedown, gets at Aoki. Kitaoka, just a momentary look of defeat on his face, thinking to himself, maybe I did not want to be here. 1 minute 5 remaining. He butt scoots back against the ropes.
I have to say, if Kitaoka makes it to the bell here, it's a moral victory given, I mean, he spent like 9 minutes with Aoki on his back with choke sunk very, very deep.
And Aoki back to his feet. Let's see if Kitaoka has one final flurry. Can he find a shot? Can he find a Hail Mary shot to the jaw of Aoki? Kitaoka walks into a front kick. Nice stiff jab from Aoki, and again. Aoki dancing, Aoki moving. Kitaoka forced to walk him down. Those crazy eyes haven't blinked for 3 minutes. Looping right hand from Kitaoka. The little man going after Aoki, but to no avail. Knees now from Kitaoka.
Oh, it's a
Can he
nice
open up
knee.
a cut? Aoki trying to stop the knees, and here they come again between the eyes. He said Aoki would not leave unscathed. Now Kitaoka causing damage, but that's it. That's the end. And Aoki will take it.
Yeah, no hugging, no, hey buddy, you know, sorry I had to do it. Hope we can be friends again. So pretty safe to say, you know, Aoki is off of Kitaoka's Christmas list for the holidays.
Kitaoka never wanted this fight. Was shocked when Aoki fingered him as an opponent and said, I want you. Well, it's now in the history books.
判断結果をお伝えします。ジャッジその青木、ジャッジバット青木、ジャッジアラチ青木、予定勝者青木
Aoki takes it.
Shinya.
Kitaoka had flurries on the feet, defended the choke time and time again, but from the opening bell to the close, it was Aoki in control. Did you expect more from Kitaoka, Mike?
You know, I did. I expected a little more offense, or, you know, a little more scrambles, a little more than just being there and defending it. But, you know, then again, I mean, I don't have Aoki on my back, so it's easy for me to expect things.
まずはじめにドリームライト級チャンピオン認定証の授与です。笹原健太プロデューサーお願いします。
ドリームライト級王者認定証青木真也殿。あなたは元気ですか大晦日2011ライト級タイトルマッチに勝利いたしました。そしてここにドリームライト級チャンピオンとして認定いたします。2012年10月31日
Kitaoka being applauded here as he heads backstage, as well he should be. And Sasahara-san presents the championship to the man who I'm sure is among his favourite fighters on the Dream roster, Shinya Aoki. Now you've got to pay credit to Kitaoka for defending all those submission attempts. Usually Aoki finishes opponents, and you heard the gurgling in the throat. As Han said, the nose very well may have been broken, the blood running into the back of the throat on Kitaoka. A lesser man with a smaller set of nards would have submitted long ago to Shinya Aoki, but not Satoru Kitaoka. Aoki is going to have a few words.
After a little bit of time, I'll talk more at length here. After I thank my coaches.
Okay, Minna. 3, 2, 1, evolve. Okay.
He wants us to say 3, 2, 1, evolve.
3, 2, 1, evolve. Okay,
Didn't really get the response he was after.